What is up, random person on the internet? RTG here, back with some more Humankind and lightning round recap. We completed a war against Edgar last time. We took 5 territories from him. In those 5 territories, it includes two natural wonders. Along with those 2 natural wonders, we have a plethora of market quarters. We have a smorgasbord of not only luxury but strategic resources, and most importantly, we took the Caribbean. So that was not really a key aspect of what I wanted to do this playthrough, but it is kind of near and dear to my heart. So we are going to evolve this into a city. It starts with everything except the taxation office, because that is a early modern tech. Yeah, part of centralized power. So we have naval artillery. We are working on supply lines. Supply lines give us access to spy masters, which is the second to last, I believe, spy unit. But it also gives us administrative centers, or a supplies administrator. So that technically would just undo the thing we just did, because we just increased our city cap. Well, we increased the number of cities we have, thus increasing our city cap. You can head. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. This may just be an infinite outpost, because it serves no purpose as a city. It's too far to be attached to anything. So I'm just gonna leave it. I believe this is supposed to be Hawaii, as a matter of fact. Just now piecing that together. You, I think, can stay in the capital as a garrison. So maybe keeping you as a garrison over here would be slightly more useful. I'm going to rename this. Okay, with that now renamed, I think we can start doing things around here. You don't have any districts currently, so that is okay. With these, okay, you have a slight surplus in stability with these natural wonders down here. Wrong territory. This gives us plus 10 to all our films on hamlets. We don't actually have the ability to build hamlets yet. Right, that comes with chivalry. But plus 10 to each film is an amazing boost. You give food for farmers, so you're going to want I think all of these territories are eventually going to be attached, including this city. Matter of fact, I should attach this. Oh, hostile army, so we can't do that yet. Cannot be done on this type of tile. So because of the volcano earth, I guess a reserve may be the only thing we can place over there. Yeah, we can't place regular districts. So this territory, which I made partly with the intention of it being St. Kitts, but I realize it's a bit too high, and these are a bit, is just very much skewed. But that is eventually going to be a reserve. In terms of other things, guess we can build a PA over here and use that as a foothold to build some other districts. So a PA here, I guess farmers quarters and a commons quarter, or commons quarter, farmers quarters, and a hamlet. That's what I'm thinking.
You have something to say?
An arms deal, sure.
It is mediocre and I'm being generous, but we can live with it.
You don't even have any luxuries that's worth getting.
This arrangement would see both our empires prosper.
Oh,
It may be difficult to stomach.
the Chinese, well, the Caribbean, the pirates have gained their, our religion is falling. So we are probably going to want a holy day here, and that would be more important than completing the palace. Because a holy day here gives us, what is it? I think like 2 or 3. 3, because St. Basil's counts as a holy site. That gives us a boost to 3 holy sites, so that is equivalent to plus 15 faith. Not bad numbers. I agree to a non-aggression pact.
As you are wise. Let's
Our
make it
ongoing
so.
trade has stayed, so
What
let's
heartening news.
propose
I have
this.
a proposition for you. I think
We can re-ally with them in the near future. You guys, I think, head here.
I will try to keep this civil, but that may be impossible.
I would like for you to do something to annoy me. Give me a... I don't want to straight up declare a surprise war.
Great Sovereign, I am at your service.
Our demands were refused. I don't think an international crisis is necessary. Because international crisis means he's going to declare war. He's going to declare war of retaliation in however many turns. Like, it is not a surprise. And given the amount of time, I don't know if...
Marvelous. Worth a visit, undoubtedly. As long as you don't get nosebleeds at altitude.
I don't know what that is some wonder that was built. I don't know which. We could maybe garner troops and attack Babylon, but that gives him a very easy flank from Krakow. Decisions.
We will yield to these demands. Human lives are at stake.
Your support, it is our rock in a storm.
Okay, she has yielded to the demand, so we should have some money. Yeah, 4,000 gold.
You have something to say?
Gilgamesh lost his embassy. Yeah, put this to a vote. I don't know if going to war is worth 2,000 gold, but hey. Still hostile units. I am not in a rush to attach this territory, because it's just some obsidian, which, yeah, that's extra industry, but we're getting that extra industry already, and this leads us closer to two natural wonders. Are you guys okay? You guys aren't at war anymore. You have finished that, so 2 farmers' quarters. This spot I may save for some other district, maybe. You go on alert. You merge up. The architectural masters. The recent capture of, oh, I guess this was the previous territory name, but or not, since it highlights over here. So I guess this is, we get this prompt because of Leonardo. The recent capture of the city was a tremendous victory for the Empire. However, one of the commanders of your triumphant force has reported that fighting has left many historical buildings damaged or worse. Fallen arches, broken balusters, collapsed particles is an esthete's nightmare. Hearing about the destruction though, 2 internationally renowned master architects have offered their services. Do you take their help? So this gives us a choice on a city that isn't ours, but also affects our access. So we agree. So not our city, but apparently is our problem. Okay, faith is going back up, so maybe someone had some status that affected their faith growth. You're still working on the palace, so I want you. Oh, you pretty much have everything already. Apothecary there. This looks good enough.
With 5 farmers' quarters, the people certainly have enough bread. Will 5 circuses be built next?
Okay, Wang has gone to the industrial era as the Germans, and Vinci has gone from the Edo-Japanese to the Austro-Hungarians. I guess considering the fact that he owns the vast majority of Europe, it technically isn't a stretch to say this is Hungarian territory. But those are the first and only 2 to move on to the industrial era. We are kind of far behind, especially since we shouldn't be fighting any wars for the next few turns. Diplomats are unlocked though. We're close to a builder star, and matter of fact, we can, if these guys get out of my territory, we'll be able to get a military star also. And if it wasn't for the fact that there were so many guns, so many muskets, we could have where are muskets? Flintlock. Yep, still a ways away. And our science isn't doing as well as it used to.
I am at your service.
I do hope this doesn't end in violence.
These childish vetoes benefit neither of us.
Ew.
There's just no way to make this work.
So now
I do not accept.
Bothersome, boring, blah.
So now, if he goes against if he goes against Congress's decision and declares war on us, we now have a few more outstanding demands. Matter of fact, it would actually be pretty good to check 3 turns.
These quarrels hurt us all. Once more with a clean...
Again,
I find
no.
your proposition outlandish at best.
Matter of fact,
Honey,
shall placate you.
very soul trembles.
With this now, if he decides to declare war, I want to lower his war support as much as possible. Scientific facts. Research quarters give faith and stability. That is actually something I'd like. I think that is the very first time I've ever actively made that choice. More garrisoning. You have finished both of those. Okay, so I guess don't even have basic infrastructure for you to do. Can produce man of wars, but our production is a bit slower. I could look into importing a bit more iron. Yeah. Does Da Vinci have anything? Well, not does he have. What does he have that is worth taking? Ooh, science on administrative centers. That is decent. Gold, pearls, incense, obsidian is an extra. This would be an extra 6% production. Okay, we can just pick up some extra salt. Extra salt would be an extra 3 food. Okay, that should suffice. But with that, taxation office. Have 1 luxury here. 2 strategic resources that we haven't discovered yet. And that taxation office will extend to these obsidian and wait. If you have everything completed, you should have, where is it? Extra copper, industry per copper. Okay, high furnace, extra 2 access to an extra 2 access to iron. So the high furnace is a way to get iron if we don't have any.
These quarrels hurt us.
No,
I find your
and
proposition
thank you for
outlandish
reminding
at
me.
best.
Oh, this will trouble me for my world. My world falls apart.
Okay, and we are still gaining 3 per turn for our outstanding demands. The international crisis vote is in 2 turns. You chill here.
You have our greetings.
Yeah, our support is dropping significantly due to us being such good people. Okay, supply lines, so we get some more influence. What would be good? Capital, working off on a farmer's quarter. I could get, I guess, 2 envoys, 3 envoys. Get an envoy on these 3 nearby
These
3 nearby
childish peoples
empires.
benefit neither of us. Let's cast them off.
I
Still
find
no?
your proposition out.
My very soul trembles.
So this drops him only 5 per turn, since he has territories that are influencing us, or since we have territories under his influence. Oh, I forgot, we got the Great Blue Hole. So science, extra 2 science per researchers, and an extra 5 science on the city outpost. Yeah, this outpost is technically generating us science also. Okay, expansionist star unlocked. We actually, how many? Okay, that is the 3rd expansionist star. We could also pick, we could pick this up, but due to the amount of market quarters in this territory, we are losing influence, well, losing stability. So a sensible thing would be to drop one of these here. That would offset most, if not all, of that. Put you on city growth. And I guess we can throw down a pa. Can't place it here due to his army standing there. So maybe put the power in the queue next turn. Chivalry, so we get the Hamlet available. Humanism, so we can that change the orders. Want to swap you around, chivalry and then humanism. That way we can maybe build some luxury manufactories, and then we won't get the benefit from researching movable typeface because empires have researched it already. Barrack services would be a way to get gold. Edgar has not moved eras yet, so we can spend some time potentially catching up.
Both our empires prosper.
It is mediocre and I'm being generous. We would all benefit from growing closer, don't you think?
Okay.
I see much merit in your proposal. Accepted.
How much? We are making 300 gold per turn.
Simply magnificent.
And we are getting ready to end the episode. So I am going to potentially buy stuff. Science per researcher. This is a, oh, we have the mercury already. Science per research quarter. Fine. I'll pick these up. Gold we should have, so this would just be an extra 1% gold for all our cities. Technically losing money for it, but eventually that will start making us some money. Silk I don't remember if we have, but if we were to purchase it, we would be getting extra silk per maker's quarters, which outside of the one in the Caribbean, the Egyptian pyramid, I don't know how many maker's quarters we have. So instead, buying iron I think does nothing for us. Buying copper though, this is just, since we have access to it already, this is just a, oh, license cost per access. Oh no, that's just the amount it cost, the amount of gold it costs for us to buy these things. So we can buy 10. It's like 500 gold. Okay, so I miscounted somewhere. Can't move this. So 650 gold. That is all the access to copper that she has. And another 720 for all the accesses to horses. So that is a increase for food and production for us.
Brings me great cheer, as always.
This we can renounce.
It would be best to let bygones be
Because
bygones.
we want to, one, stay friends with Leonardo. Two, it gives us leverage against him for the future. Our religion is spreading, our population is growing, our money is growing. We have a bit of a loss of access due to the ongoing war.
This can be overlooked.
So potentially next turn will be the beginning of us earning a lot of money. But with that, I have been RTG, you have been you. Peace, love, tranquility to all of you, and I will see you next time.